Steve, the 2008 Bin 128 Shiraz from Coonawarra, alongside Bin 138, they're the first two of our '08 Reds in the Bin series to come out, and gee, what are we in for with the 2008 vintage?
Yeah, really excited about all of the wines from 2008, and this is one of the first ones.
Incredible. You know, Bin 28 is the '07 vintage, and they used to come out side by side, but there was a movement to create even more difference other than just French oak, American oak, cool climate, warm climate. And I think really bringing this out as a relatively younger wine really draws that distance even further apart.
Yeah, I think it really helps capturing the really vibrant fruit characters in the 128. Coming from Coonawarra, different region, really does provide really nice fruit characters coming out as a younger wine.
Yeah. So the peppers, the spices in cooler years, or in a year like '08, you've got everything. A little bit of a higher note as a younger wine, then I guess nothing's really lost. If people still want to hold on to the bottle for another year, they can.
Yeah, certainly
because it's still bottled at the same time. So we talked, when we discussed Bin 28, it always gets older American oak. And nowadays we tend to say this is always French oak, but that wasn't always the case.
That's right. If you go back to 1962 when Bin 128 commenced, right up until about the early 1980s, Bin 128 was matured in American oak. Post the early 80s, it slowly transformed over to French oak.
Completely. So, you know, Steve, when people think Coonawarra, who know a little bit about Australian wine, however, they think Coonawarra Cabernet, whereas this is Shiraz from Coonawarra. Now, we've been very pleased with Shiraz out of Coonawarra for many decades.
Yeah, there's been some fantastic Shiraz-based wines come out of Coonawarra over many, many years. And this is just another example of that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, isn't it good, you know, in our portfolio, I guess you could call it, we've got McGill Shiraz, single vineyard, we've got the old-fashioned, but new in fashion, St Henri style and old oak.
Yep.
We've got RWT, you know, Barossa Shiraz in French oak. And here we've got a cool climate Shiraz style, again in French oak. So people really do have a lot of choice when it comes to that variety in the Penfolds portfolio.
Yeah, many different styles, and I'm sure there's a style for every palate.